Hello everybody, Joe Rojo here, back with another episode of Hollow Knight. Today is another, after episode commentary. First I come here to sound the rest of my syllables. Same old text for this one.
Son Gian, velmi Ardred. Opal. Velmi Ardred.
I forgot to read that one, oh well.
Gacheo.
A Knight's Idol. I've often wondered the true visage of the king. Depictions are of an imposing gleaming figure and a fiercely horned crown. I suspect there's much embellishment in the imagery though. A ruler seeking worship tends to hide their blemishes. It do no good to appear a common bug. So that's the shop run in any case. Next was Charm down here. Next to where we got in Kingdom's Hedge the can't remember which slash, but the nail technique. If you dive just here, you can get into a secret area. This leads to the quick slash charm. As per usual, I just fireball primal acids in the face. Or acids, however you say that. Words are just not with me today. Yeah, I did not want to fight this thing on a spiky terrain, if I'm honest. And that kill was intentional. I was hoping it would spawn me out of the way. I suppose I could have tried to dash past it, but you know. Split-second decisions aren't always the best decisions. Over here was a grub. As per usual, me thinking ways look like a way you should go and hitting it. See if I get through it. Yeah, that rancid egg you could hear beating, the thing that has it in, is actually through the tunnel. There was a passageway I didn't see on my way down up there. So you have got to go back around for that. And that was when I realised it then. I just caught a glimpse of the path. If you wonder why I dropped down then, I'm collecting all the geo along the way. Trying to get, is it Salubra, the charm bugs blessing, is what I was aiming to do. It can make some things easier because with that blessing you basically was sat on a bench. If you wait a minute, a small chibi ghost version of her will appear and start floating over you, at which point you'll actually start regenerating soul. So handy little thing to have. And then just popping back over to that entrance, like I said, if you just slide down. A little rancid egg here. I have more of those than I know what to do with now though, so, you know. So I come back to Seer. Wilder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream now. So you already have 700 essence? I wonder whether the dreamers are watching you as you work, or even that old king. That lock of theirs, desperate but very clever. I wonder how long they thought it could hold. I hold no disdain for them though. As history goes on, I grow numb to its repetitions. Take your gift and continue collecting essence. Once you have 900, come back and visit me. And that's our final soul vessel. Is that what they were called? I can't actually remember now. Done so much in this game. The dream now holds 900 essence within its core. Are you surprised that this old kingdom has so many hidden dreams? I gave myself way too much time to read that. Yes, you're starting to see them, the connections between us and the dreams we leave behind. Like prints in the dust, the time has come for you to learn how to revisit the places connected to you. Hold the dream now tight, Wilder, and imagine a great gate opening before you. So this is when you get Dreamgate. Which honestly I never used much differently than just placing a dream gate by the bench in Dirtmouth and just respawning there whenever I'm done with an area. The dream now glows bright. It holds over 1200 essence. Looking into it, I can see so many memories purring back at me, so many asking to be remembered. None of us can live forever, and so we ask those who survive to remember us. Hold something in your mind and it lives on with you, but forget it and you seal it away forever. That is the only death that matters. If you say so. Huh? So they say. Enough of that though. Take the relic and come back to me with 1500 essence. Go. So, yes, I thought so. More than 1500 essence. The dream now. Continue on your path, Wilder. I know not what guides you, nor what will it is that drives you forward. Once you collected 1800 essence, though, I will be here waiting. Take this gift. May it grant you strength and help you to collect the essence of this world. Her dream now thing doesn't change. I thought it might, but so we come back here and sell this, of course.
Boris' son?
Another arcane egg. It's a rare chance to own 2 of these. I'll be the envy of all my colleagues, though my purse is feeling much lighter for it. These eggs are the most desired find from time before Hollownest, but they are not the only remnant of that age. You may have come upon them, those old statues that seem a store for soul. They too prove its existence, though in a larger, cruder form.
Helmadelka.
And that's him done. So she had new dialogue. Oh, could it be you've returned at last? No, no. Oh, pardon me, for just a moment I mistook a certain quality about you. You seemed almost regal. I think that's how I say that. Regal, regal, one or the other. Silly, I know. It's clear you're not of high birth, wandering about all dirty and tattered like that. Well, screw you too. Isn't life just wonderful? No doubt this one will meet its demise at the nails of the city's guard. I believe this is the same as it said before, to be fair. My little "if I could kill you I would" response. Also, I found another house just here with a grub inside. Never knew that was there, literally come across it by chance. Did not enjoy fighting him in close quarters, however, as you could probably tell with our desperate spammer spells. This is me collecting lifeblood for an area in the what is it called? The Abyss. Oh, there was one time of me placing it elsewhere. Who knew? Oh yeah, that was because I planned to do this and it was easier just to save at a station. And that was just me showing the charms I used to speed this up, so I only had to get that one blue essence from there. Or lifeblood even. I do take a risk here. Thankfully it turned out I grabbed an extra lifeblood. I did stop a moment to count them, not gonna lie. And if you just come here with 15 when you're using those charms and 14 when you're not, was what I believe it was, you can open this. Oh, I think that's lifeblood mask, and I think that only counts when you are equipping that charm. So you actually need about 14 lifeblood masks to get in here normally. Without those charms anyway. See, I could swear I heard something break there when I initially started hitting it, but that was literally a leap of faith. I did not want to deal with that. Yeah, I think I died to this a few times. My controller, because it's quite old now, can be a bit finicky sometimes. Most of the time it'll register a jump every once in a while. It doesn't register the X straight away and then you get that. In parts where it needs me to jump straight away. My little victory slash. And all that was for Lifeblood Core charm. But as I said, I'm aiming for Salubra's blessing, so I still don't know if I'm saying that right. This is me checking if I got all grubs. I believe I go Tower of Love after this. Oh no, Beehive this episode. Next episode I believe I go Tower of Love to get the grub map from the collector. My main reason for coming here isn't just completion, it's actually for the Hive Blood Charm. The Hive Blood Charm, when you lose a mask of health, it'll regenerate that, but only the last mask you lost. So you couldn't use it just to stand somewhere and regen your entire health, but you can use it to regenerate one every, well, after taking damage. It can become useful for the White Palace, which I believe I also do next episode. See, some people, some way I knew actually had a bit of trouble with this place. I don't know if I was just lucky or it just due to how I play is why I didn't have too much trouble with it. But then again, I did do all this tired, so I might have just not paid attention and had more trouble than I thought. But here's another one of these dream trees. As per usual, I do this again in this episode. Still determined to get them all as we go along. I'm pretty sure this is the last one actually. I don't think there's any others after this. I believe this is the last area we haven't searched, so... It might be DLC area, I'm not even too sure to be fair. Yeah, I kept messing up the jump, so I just gave up and Abyssal shrieked it in the end. And that's that done. I'll let this play through anyway, and I'll continue commentary nearer to the end. So basically up here leads to a shortcut back outside. For another way in, it's a good idea to come up here and just break that wall. Those big bees you saw me fighting, by the way, I'd be careful. They do, you might have seen, but they do 2 masks of damage. And those cracked looking platforms you can see, they can bust right through that. So if you plan to use platforms as cover, make sure it's not one of those cracked ones. The area you see up to the left when I jump up this little bit here isn't actually accessible through this one side. You need to go back outside. There's another entrance I passed before to the beehive from up top rather than from the bottom half of the sign. That leads to that path rather than directly into this place. There's a grub there. It would be helpful to grab if you're trying to 100%. That path you see up top there, you don't have to do what I try to do in a second, by the way. You can, that ledge you saw me jump up on before I got up to it, on the right side, you can literally go to the very top of that and crystal dash off of it, time it right, and use the moth wings to just get up last second. You don't have to try the crazy shit I was about to try pogo off of this thing as it flies by, although I almost do it. So it probably is possible, but it's not necessary. And I'm surprised I didn't give up sooner, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that was me realizing. But yeah, literally right up to the top corner there, go up, and last second just Mothwing Cloak up. That's how you can get to the grub up here, I believe it was. Yeah, grub. So that bit you see me go through there is actually a shortcut to one of the previous areas. So it's actually worth going, whereas to the right is actually a boss area. And that shortcut's worth opening just in case you need soul for when you come back to the boss or whatever, if you die to it. It's another quicker way back through. That was me realising and thinking I'm not going in with that little health and no soul. And you can't open a dream gate up here either, so... No shortcuts back to this place. Yeah, I do cut the recording in a minute after we find out this is a shortcut because I go off and I go soul gathering. I don't want any unnecessary grinding showing up when it doesn't actually show anything new. It's just me killing random stuff to get soul. Ah yeah, so this was the upwards entrance I was on about. If you drop into here, there's a load of bees. Pure laziness right there. And yes, that's all that does lead to is a grub. So this is my first attempt at the Hive Knight. It took 2 attempts in the end, if I remember rightly. I actually realised in the end, other than the bees summoning, he's actually like one of those Soul Knights. Is it Soul Knights in the Soul Sanctum? You know, the ones that teleport around, wield the sword. One of those. To be honest, if I was a little more aggressive here, I probably would have actually got him the first time. But because I started thinking I was going to lose and started analysing for next time rather than trying to kill. And I got so focused on him, I get myself killed. But yeah, before I go back to him, I come back here because I get the geo necessary. And she gives the usual dialogue. Pay her the 15,000, the overpriced amount for an unbreakable version. And we get unbreakable strength. That is me a little nope, that's gross, no matter how many times I see it. She literally just poops that out for us. Not the nicest thing in the world. As you can see, a dream gate right there, that's where I usually put it. That's what I'm on about. I don't usually move it from there. It's just my shortcut. When really speaking, I could probably use it for much useful things. But if I ever need to go lifeblood searching, it means I get the harder ones first, come back here, and then go get the easier ones. And once again, checking how far I am through this. And here's my second Hive Night try. Which wasn't bad considering I was tired as hell when I did this. It was really early hours in the morning at this point. So late it became early. Yeah, I start doing terrible a bit. But thankfully. Can you imagine dying to one of those needles then, just as I beat him? God, that would have been annoying. My little victory slash as per usual. I actually expected the fight to be with the queen bee in the background, not him. But you know. And hive blood. And some dialogue up here. My knight, at last you are freed. Small thing, I know you're kind. If you attempt to resolve your past, then know I am not the queen you seek. It is the pale beings that bear blame for your nature. Though this hive exists within Hollow Nest, we play no part in its attempt at perpetuation. To rile against nature is folly. All things must accept an end. I think that's rile, one or the other. And you could burst her for some essence. An extra blank screen because I didn't realise I didn't have no more footage after that. But this is the end of the episode. Sorry for the weird ending like that. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.